One of the most impactful moments that I've experienced with LTCC would have to be a recent one from the pandemic, and that is our program, Community Feeding Community, a pandemic mutual support response program where we purchase meals from small businesses to distribute for free to those who've had their jobs and incomes impacted by COVID-19, especially those from the Little Tokyo hospitality sector.
When the shutdown orders came down, we saw ourselves as an essential service, and so we stayed open. But so little was known about the virus then, and there was a lot of fear and anxiety. But staff continued to come into the office and work out in the field. I think because they saw the urgency of need among seniors who were afraid to fight crowds at the grocery stores, small businesses who were told to shut down, and low-income residents who were losing jobs left and right.
We serve about 600 Japanese American youth every summer and have the opportunity to see how folks as young as 7 are learning about their Japanese American culture, but then also high school students feeding back into mentoring these folks at a really young age and building communities at every level, right? It's really the best example of our pipeline in action.
当協会は20年前に会員の衛生管理の徹底と本当の日本食をアメリカ人へ広めるという理念で発足いたしました。今や寿司、ラーメンは日本食の定番となりつつありますが、調味料や食材などアメリカ人が興味を持っていることに喜びを感じております。
The ESGB-JCC is located in West Covina and home to over 30 different programs and has been serving the community for the past 69 years. The ESGB-JCC holds a special place in my heart because this is the community center where I grew up and where many of my childhood memories and lifelong friendships were made.
It's great to see the impact that GEO makes through its programs and scholarships. One such scholarship is the Youth Appreciation Awards, and during that banquet we get to meet the young adults that are being recognized for all of their achievements.
The JCL marked its 90th anniversary last year, and the VJCC is planning to celebrate its 100th anniversary next year. When you think about it, I think it's pretty remarkable that we have so many organizations that have such a long history and legacy of serving the Japanese American community. You know, it's kind of neat to see that all these organizations partner together to put on something like the Nisei Festival.
So I was a board fellow for Nisei Week before I was working for Kizuna. So there's something really nostalgic about Nisei Week for me and really having an entry into the community that way. And I think what my favorite thing is that community aspect, right? It's so many people who are doing this as a volunteer, doing it on their own time, coming together to make this really incredible festival every single year.
歌、みこし、日本舞踊など日本の伝統が守られ、毎年このアメリカの地で披露できるということは素晴らしいことだと思っております。
Definitely seeing the entire communities, LA, Inland Empire, Orange County, all coming together to celebrate our community and our culture. But I also think of change. I also think of how much our community has evolved over time to include different activities and interests to make sure that those that are within our community are taken care of and those that want to be a part of our community are also welcomed into it.
I know that many frequent Little Tokyo a lot to shop and eat, but for others it may be the only time they come into Little Tokyo. And so to me, Nisei Week represents an essential connection for the broader Japanese American community in Little Tokyo. It helps to maintain Little Tokyo as a vibrant and relevant cultural center in a community worth saving.
There are so many ways to support Little Tokyo right now, and everyone needs it, from our churches, temples, culture and community institutions, and to, of course, our small businesses. So it really is a matter of what makes sense for you. Is it time? Is it money? Is it energy? Or well wishes? All of it is great, and everyone needs the support right now.
Patronizing and visiting the storefronts and restaurants of Little Tokyo. There are an array of places to visit to get historical knowledge and insight. We have the Janum Museum, we have 2 veterans memorial sites, the Aratani Theater, a community center, and of course the brand new Budokan here in Little Tokyo.
The Gardena Evening Optimist Club is hosting a youth art contest, which is open to all youth in the South Bay. We want you to draw what your happy place looks like. and we look forward to seeing all of your submissions by Wednesday, August 19th.
From mid-July through the end of August, we have an array of activities, sports, and martial arts, and we have a one-of-a-kind tournament and exhibition of judo, kendo, and karate at the renowned Cal State Long Beach Pyramid.
The ESGB JCC has had to redirect and make many of our events virtual. Our next event will be partnering with Cato to host a virtual veterans conference on November 7th to provide older adult veterans and their dependents information on how to explore and access various benefits through the Veterans Affairs. Thank you.
The staff is doing our weekly live book readings. They happen on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Subscribe to our newsletter and follow us on social media to keep up to date with that. And we are also planning a fun virtual event for the end of September. Follow us at GoKizna on Instagram and on Facebook and Twitter to get more information.
We are looking to start back up fall of 2021. Please keep an eye out for those applications. We'd love to have you involved in our program. We're looking forward to training the leaders of the future to make sure that Little Tokyo and the Japanese American community and culture stays alive and strong.
2020 represents Little Tokyo Service Center's 40th anniversary, so we're very happy about that. We will be doing a virtual celebration on October 10 this year, 10/10/2020. So please visit www.ltsc.org to find out more. We're going to have a silent auction that hopefully will be enjoyable and educational for people to learn more about Little Tokyo Service Center.
There are many upcoming projects and events, but we really want to emphasize our GoFundMe, which is the way that we are raising money for our Little Tokyo Small Business Relief Fund, and will give folks a chance to support small businesses both financially but also as a morale boost to help them get through the tough times of 2020, from the pandemic to all the other crises that have hit the neighborhood. You can learn more at littletokyola.org/GoFundMe or straight to the GoFundMe at tinyurl.com/LTGoFundMe.
来年3月にリトル東京で第21回となる寿司&酒フェスティバルを開催予定であります。All You Can Eat and Drink になっておりますので、どうぞ皆様ご参加いただけるとありがたいです。
Have a good rest of the summer, stay safe, and looking forward to seeing all of you soon.